7 years ago, in 2013, I was a home health nurse working in Oregon. And we had a very large schedule, and I worked a lot. And I would run into the office and grab all my stuff for my patients and get on the phone with the doctors and do everything that I needed to do and then run out the door. And then I would run back and grab supplies for another patient and run over and talk with the office administration people and the workers there to be able to get different information. And then I'd run out again, and I'd run back, and I'd run out again. Well, there was a girl there named Kathy, and she said to me, "Rhenda, you need to be a turtle." And I'm like, "I only know how to run fast." And she goes, "You're a rabbit, and you need to be a turtle." Well, that idea kind of twirled around in my head, and I was able to find this little turtle that I wore around my neck. And she would say to me, as I was running out the door, "Stroke your turtle, stroke your turtle." And so I started writing a story about a turtle who was raised by rabbits. So she only knew how to run fast. Time went on. I stopped working there, and I was working with my husband as managers for a independent living community. And all of the residents would see me running through the dining room, pouring their coffee and getting their tea and getting everything that they need. And they would say to me, "Rhenda, stroke your turtle, stroke your turtle." That is how Tonnie is a Turtle came about. Tonnie is a Turtle is written for women who run faster than they should. And it teaches them a story about what they can do about it. It's also a beautiful children's book that you can share and that we hope becomes timeless. Tonnie is a Turtle is going to be available soon. It has been a labor of love for 7 years. It's been written and stuffed down into a folder, hoping and hoping and hoping that I would be able to get somebody to illustrate it that would do it justice. And we finally found that. The illustrations are gorgeous, and the story, when it's mixed with the illustrations, it comes completely alive. I'm Rhenda, and I am the author of Tonnie is a Turtle. And this is...
I'm Gabrielle Rasmussen, and I'm the illustrator of Tonnie is a Turtle.
And we are exchanging the illustrations today. She got me a whole packet of them, of which you do not get to see all of them. But this is an example of her beautiful work. So this story is for all men and women, especially women who move way too fast in life. But it's also a beautiful children's story, illustrated beautifully. So, Gabby, how did you start in art?
Honestly, I've been doing art my entire life. I don't remember a time without it. It's just kind of been my happy place, whether it be when I was like 5 doing coloring pages or drawing with my grandma or, you know, who knows what. And it just was natural to go into art classes.
You're able to take you away somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So it just kind of is it's a good escape, and I like being able to experiment with different mediums and, you know, take it that way.
Okay. So are you in school right now?
Currently, no, but I am planning on doing generals at some point in the near future. As for specifics after that, I'm not entirely sure which way I want to go.
So let me just explain that we started this probably a year and a half ago.
About a year, yeah.
And she's been through a whole lot of change since then.
Oh yeah,
You were living with your grandma?
No, I was.
You were taking. Very close to your grandma.
Yes, I was very close to my grandma, and she is still with us.
Okay.
But her husband did unexpectedly pass away between the time of starting the illustrations to to now. And that was really hard on me. I was between jobs, and I happened to meet who I actually ended up marrying at that time as well. So
you've gotten married since then, all of these things,
Yeah.
to say nothing of COVID-19.
Oh, absolutely. A lot has happened. So it kept getting put off, and I'm glad Rhenda was willing to wait for the illustrations,
Well,
because there's a product that I'm a lot more happy with at this point.
and what do you see in the future for your artwork?
Currently, I do sell some prints locally. My husband and I are planning on potentially having a farmer's market booth
Oh, very nice.
to sell some of our stuff. He does some 3D printing things, and I do a lot of artwork, so we'd probably have some combination of different things there. I do have a Redbubble page,
Which we will link.
as well as Fiverr, so I can do commissions through Fiverr. And I would like to illustrate some other children's books when the opportunity arises, and I'm hoping this will kind of be a little doorway into that option.
So when I wrote this book, I had visions of what it would be. And I believe you've very much surpassed that vision. I love it. So I want to know maybe what was your inspiration? How'd you do this?
Well, I can relate a lot to quite a few of the characters in the book, and so it was pretty easy to kind of put myself into the characters. I draw a lot of animals normally, and so, you know, it was pretty easy to just kind of...
So which character did you identify?
I can't say that I identified to just one specifically, but Tonnie, I relate to Sammy. In some ways I relate to their mom. In others, sometimes I relate to other characters that will be revealed later.
Revealed later.
I just kind of, I feel like I can take on those different roles at different points in my life. Sometimes I'm the mentor character, and sometimes I'm the protagonist. Little bits and pieces.
Well, I'm thrilled with them. We are so excited to get this book out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
So appreciate it. It has been a learning experience for all of us.
Oh, absolutely.
So, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot wait to share it with the world. I hope that you'll put it on your get list, not because I need you to get it, but because you need you to get it.
After these 7 years, it's my pleasure to announce that starting October 15th, 2020, we will be having pre-sales of Tonnie is a Turtle. We will give you the link. You can look for it on Amazon. You can be subscribed to us and get that notification. If you want to sign up on our newsletter, you'll also get the notification because we have your email. It's a great book, great gift. We look forward to sharing it with you. The pre-sales will last about a month, so you can figure mid-November it'll be ready to be ordered so you can have it in plenty of time for Christmas.